Hey Libra, this is Chronic Joy Tarot. I hope you're all well. This is going to be a general reading for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising signs for August 2017. I'm using the Zen Tarot deck by Osho for the general, for the tarot spread, and then we're also pulling one card from Oracle deck. It's called Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer, and that's going to give us, it's this deck here, give us a guidance as to what topic to what theme to focus on for your path for the next couple weeks here. Okay? If you're new to my channel, then know that my style is, I use Zen Tarot all the time. It's totally about your spiritual and personal development, less about events and others in your lives and things that people are doing to you or whatever. I don't really go there. I just tap into the essence of your sun sign or moon and rising sign, and then take it from there as far as what could be next on your path, what direction, what focus you can place in the next couple weeks to continue your spiritual development. Okay, so the oracle card I pulled is music. So this is a harmony card. This is interesting that I pulled this for you, Libra, because definitely you like harmony. You love that balance. You love that ease of connection with others. You're very idealistic and you're very peaceful. And music is all of those things as well. So I'm not certain if it's literally music. If you're a musician, then literally this is your reading. But I'm thinking more, the aspect of that harmony, that feeling of the balancing of the notes of the music, the balancing, the beauty of how the different sounds can come together. So, and that's can apply to your life as well, Libra. The beauty of how your differences with others can always be eased and you can come together, or within yourself. So because I'm much more interested in you, I'm going to take this reading primarily as that your internal harmony, the harmony in your soul, is what you're focusing on in the next couple weeks. Okay? So that's where we're going to start. And yes, if that is what direction you've been thinking to go in, is to sort of clean house a little bit internally and make sure that things are in their seat and setting well and feeling right, the time is right. This is the time. This is the time to focus on your internal balance. Yeah, look at this. Oof. Okay, I'm reading ahead, but this is the foundation of the reading. This reading's called The Flying Bird. And this is your point of liftoff. This is where you're starting, and then we progress through to come to a new level of awareness. And keeping in mind the harmony that you seek, Libra, within and with others, mostly within, because if you don't have harmony within, you pretty much can't have real harmony with others, right? It's time. It's time to focus on you inside, those opposing forces, your mind and your heart, the things that aren't exactly smoothed over. It's time to take that focus now. The one thing that could stop you, because this card here is sort of an internal block, is resistance to change. Change is coming. And I could say that as, there's some big event in your life but change is always present. That's what life does. It's constant. Do you see the wheel here? It's constantly moving, swirling, always moving. And if you're clinging to the outside here, if you're clinging to sort of the superficial aspects of life, you're going to go flying off that wheel. It's time now to settle yourself down into that center, down into where your balance is. Look at that. The yin-yang symbol obviously means internal balance, right? The male-female, the black and white, the good and bad. It is time for you to sink into your deepest internal space within your soul and operate from there. And it is time. And it will bring big changes. And it could be, this happens to be in an external position, so it could show up in your life as a big change, a big move. but it could also mean that you are prepared to emerge, right? Getting in touch with that harmony space within you, that deep, deep center that is, the change is happening, but you're feeling it a lot less if you're centered, if you're grounded, right? And this is time for you to get your grounding, okay, Libra? Big changes coming. These could be internally. These could be, spiritually. You could be ascending to a new level of living. And it could also show up in your life. Both these cards are major arcanas. These are pivotal moments. It's big. It's not just business as usual. This stuff is coming. It's happening, and being present and being grounded while the ride, while you go along for the ride or whatever, is important. Look at that, because you're healing. You're healing. Now, if you've had some past, situations that have thrown you off and been disharmonious for your heart and for your soul, you're working on that. You're getting back in touch with that deepest part of you that knows, that knows your direction, that knows what is best for you, and you're healing it all. The head and the crown and the power chakra here, the solar plexus chakra, are being healed together, and as they heal, the heart becomes that lotus flower set right where the heart is expanding and glowing and reaching out and becoming more of itself out into the world. This is you, and this is also an internal energy. So you may feel all this shifting and healing and embodiment of a new level of harmony. You may feel that all internally, and it may never occur to anyone else. But that's your development. That's what you're meant to be doing right now. Yes, and it may not occur to anyone else, and don't worry about it. This conditioning card tells you to caution that you rely too much on how others see you. Don't do that. Your internal knowledge of who you are, your own harmony, that music that plays within your own soul is what's guiding you, and that's all that matters. This lion grew up with a flock of sheep, thinking he was a sheep the whole time, and then he went to take a little sip from the pond and saw a lion looking back at him, at the reflection in the pond, and freaked out and was like, what? I look like this? He was just thinking he was just like everyone else, right, around him. You're not. You have that special place in you, Libra, that beautiful glowing, look at that lotus flower, heart space shining onto the world. You have that, and you are ready to share it. You are ready to embody that and to be that. Careful that you don't compare yourself. This is the same sort of the same as this card. So this may be, in the next couple weeks, you might come upon some sticky moments where you worry that you're not measuring up or that you're not meeting others' expectations. And I want you to do away with that. I want you to go right back to the source of who you are, that, self-empowerment space, your third chakra, your true self, your inner guide, and know you're on the right path. Know that you're growing, you're bringing, the harmony of who you are, Libra, that beautiful, vision of the scales and balance, and knowing that there's room for all of us, there's room for all the opinions and all the ways, and you love that to ease the friction between, opposing sides. You love being in there, and yeah, this is just more of the same. You're really coming into a new level right now, and it's a beautiful thing. Okay, if this reading resonated with your harmony deep inside, Libra, then please leave me a comment and let me know if it applies. If it doesn't, check out your moon and rising sign on my channel and see if those readings are more, particular for your situation. But in general, these are general readings. If you want a personal reading with more details and more interaction with me, get in touch with me. All my information's on my About page and probably also on the bottom of this video. Okay, take so much care, and I will talk to you in a couple weeks. Thanks, Libra.